Join me as I try to recreate Memphis Depay's insane skills and destroy the Corinthians' defense just like he did. Memphis Depay, the Dutch winger who's been making waves in the football world with his incredible speed, skill, and goal-scoring ability. He's a player who can change the game in an instant, and none more so than in his recent match against Corinthians. The Corinthians' defense was already under pressure coming into the match, having struggled to keep clean sheets in their previous games. They were vulnerable on the counter, and their lack of pace at the back was a major concern. In their last 5 games, they had conceded an average of 2 goals per match, and their opponents had been having a field day with their speedy attackers. This was a team in crisis, and Memphis Depay was about to take full advantage of it. Their defense was also struggling to deal with opposition wingers, often getting caught out by clever runs and quick interchanges. This was an area where Depay excels, using his pace and agility to get in behind defenders and cause chaos. Corinthians' left back, in particular, was having a torrid time, and Depay would be looking to exploit this weakness throughout the match. The warning signs were there for all to see, but Corinthians seemed powerless to stop the rod. The stats didn't make for good reading either, with Corinthians having the worst defensive record in the league at the time. They were shipping goals left and right, and their inability to keep a clean sheet was costing them dearly. This was a team in disarray, and Depay was about to take full advantage of their weaknesses. In the match, Depay's strategy was simple yet devastatingly effective. He used his pace to get in behind the Corinthians' defense at every opportunity, stretching their backline to the limit. He was a constant thorn in their side, always looking to receive the ball in behind and cause chaos. His clever runs and movement were a nightmare to deal with, and the Corinthians' defense were constantly on the back foot. Depay's build-up play was also key to his success. He was always looking to receive the ball in tight spaces, using his quick feet to beat his marker and create space. This allowed him to pick out passes that others couldn't, and his vision was a major factor in his team's attack. Corinthians struggled to deal with his movement, and his ability to find space in the box was a major concern. One particular play stood out, where Depay received the ball on the left flank, beat his marker with ease, and then picked out a pinpoint cross to his striker. The goal that followed was a formality, and Corinthians were left reeling. This was Depay at his best, using his pace, skill, and vision to destroy the opposition. But the most thrilling moment of the match came when Depay scored an incredible individual goal, beating 3 defenders with his quick feet and finishing with aplomb. This was a goal that will be remembered for a long time, and it was the culmination of Depay's devastating performance. Corinthians were left shell-shocked, and their defense was left in tatters. That goal showcased Depay's incredible skill and speed, and it was the highlight of an incredible performance. He had single-handedly destroyed the Corinthians' defense, and his team were left cruising to victory. To recap, Memphis Depay's performance against Corinthians was one for the ages. He used his pace, skill, and vision to destroy their defense, and his individual goal was a standout moment in an incredible match. Corinthians will be looking to regroup and rebuild, but Depay had already made his mark. And that's it for today's video, folks. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Depay's performance, and be sure to check out my other videos for more football content. Thanks for watching.